That old early morning sun's about to break on the horizon, the coffee's a-perkin', and the bacon's a-cookin', and it's time once again to head on up to Sportsman's Lodge and visit with Ron Jones.
We don't try to kill anything but roosters, you know.
Yeah.
Good morning. How y'all doing this morning, folks? I'm glad you could join me on Sportsman's Lodge. I'm Ron Jones, and we certainly do appreciate you watching this program and doing business with our sponsors. That's what keeps us going. That's what keeps us on the air, and they pay for this airtime. So if you want to continue to watch this show, like I always say, please do business with them and tell them you saw their advertisement on Sportsman's Lodge, and you certainly do enjoy it, and you enjoy watching this program. Speaking of advertisers, Paul Davidson, the Main Street Market, called me the other day. He said, Ron, you got to get up here if you can. Show these people all these big old huge watermelons we got in the patch out here, out in the field. And he said they're getting ready. And folks, this thing probably weighs 30 pounds. Oh. You go to the supermarket, see if you can find a quality watermelon like this anywhere. Don't think you can. We're going to be cutting that in just a minute, but we got some stuff to show you also that we shot when we was over at the field over there, and I've always well, you'll see it, and I've always wondered how they really tell these things already, you know. And then what Paul's going to show us, and you want to get your name in the pot now for the draw, and we're going to draw next week again. And Paul Davidson at Main Street Market said, Ron, I'd like to donate something, so he's going to do that, a gift certificate or something. Don't know what it is going to be yet, but y'all get your names in. There's the address right there, and then I need them by about Tuesday morning, okay? So you got plenty of time after this program. Sit down, write me a little note, put it to that address right there, and we should get it by Tuesday if the Postal Service gets here on time. So I want to say hello to Bill Reeder and his lovely lady. I think he said her name was Janine, something like that. I can't remember, but it was Bill Reeder. He lives over in Bluntstown. Jeannie or Janine, I think is what he said, what she said. But he's over just past Clarksville over there. So good morning to you, Mr. Bill Reeder. Ran into him at lunch the other day. Appreciate you watching this program. Also want to say good morning to Fred Cole and his fiancee Valerie. Also ran into them, and a real nice couple. They live in Bethlehem. Also Naomi and Kenneth Finch. Ran into them also the other day. So had a lot of good conversations with these folks, and I just want to say good morning to all of you. They all watch the program. We certainly do appreciate it very, very much. Got a little letter here that says, Hi, Ron Jones. I watch your show almost every Saturday morning, almost. And you got to get in the habit of watching it every Saturday if you can, okay? If you need to set your clock a little early, do that. But anyway, I watch your show almost every Saturday morning. Keep up the good job. I'm 69 and still love fishing. Please enter me in your drawing. Thanks, Ira Buddy Bryant. Mr. Ira Buddy Bryant, he lives in Youngstown, Florida. Mr. Bryant, appreciate you watching this program. Also want to read you a little letter here. It says this is from Chief Blue Bass. He lives in Grand Ridge, Florida. It says, Greetings, Ron. My name is Ken Davis, also known as Chief Blue Bass. I spoke to you a few months ago. You was telling me I could get North Bay oysters in Vernon. That's actually West Bay oysters, but we're not getting any right now. My oyster man's having some testing things run. He hadn't been able to go yet, in the last little while, but he's going to resume that, so I'll let y'all know when we do. But anyway, he said he's rode all the way over to Vernon and couldn't find them oysters, so that's because they wasn't over, and I certainly do apologize for them not being there. Well, like I say, he's had some health issues, and he's going to get back into it, though. Anyway, I watch you every Saturday a.m. I enjoy the program. Enter my name in the drawing you're doing. Put a piece of gum on my paper so you know which one to draw. Hee hee. Ha, he says. Well, I can't do that, but I tell you what, I'll certainly put your name in there. And anyway, it says, may God bless you and yours always, Chief Blue Bass, and we certainly do appreciate it. He lives in Grand Ridge, Florida. I'll tell you what, y'all watch this. We're going to be right back with the footage we shot the watermelon patch, and we're going to bust this thing up.
Why do you whisper green grass? Why tell the trees what ain't so? Whispering grass, the trees don't have to know. No, no.
After all the flags are gone, what's the next to go? Confederate graves. Join the sons of Confederate veterans. Help fight political correctness and keep Confederate flags flying.
Now don't you tell it to the trees, 'cause they'll go tell the birds and bees. Then everyone will know, honey, because you told the babbling trees. Yeah, you gone and done it once before. That's why it ain't no secret anymore.
Why tell them all the old things? They're buried under the snow. Whispering grass, don't tell the trees, 'cause the trees don't need to know.
Innovative Glass. Together, Mark Moody and Tim Johnson have over 2 decades of experience in the glass industry. Mark and Tim have made Innovative Glass a success story. It's a family thing. They are not brothers, but like brothers. Each one knows what the other expects. Innovative Glass has the most up-to-date equipment that you won't find at a lot of other glass companies in the area. They specialize in residential and commercial. Anything from shower doors, tabletop glass, and special made-to-fit windows and doors, Innovative Glass can handle small and large jobs, including big condo development window and door replacements. Innovative Glass has Sportsman's Lodge stamp of approval. Give them a call.
It's 850-541-2417 and 850-541-2418.
Innovative Glass, the professionals in Bay County.
Have you got water problems? Pump won't pump? Do you need answers and solutions, but you don't want the runaround and you want someone honest? Well, have no fear, folks. Do what I did. Call the man, Water Dan. Dan Dubose will take care of your problem.
Hello, folks. This is Water Dan. I work on submersible pumps, jet pumps, do repairs and upgrades, anything to do with an existing water well. I would appreciate it if you call.
Call the man, Water Dan. He'll take care of your water problems. 850-535-9308. 535-9308. Folks, you know why people from Washington, Jackson, Holmes, Bay County, you know why they call Water Dan? Because Dan Dubose knows what he's doing. Y'all give him a call.
When you're taking your vacation, make it all that it can be. Rest and relaxation for yourself and your family. When you take to the open road, you'll know what it's like to be free. If you want to find out how freedom feels, come to Holiday on Wheels. If you want to find out how freedom feels, come to Holiday on Wheels.
When buying meat, make sure it's fresh and that you know where it came from. Stone's Meats in Chipley, Florida is the butcher of choice in this area.
Everything is made right here. We produce our own bacon, hams, and sausage.
From smoked bacon, hams, and sausage,
to fresh cut beef and pork, Henry Stone and his staff know the business. Henry can custom cut.
If you like your steak 3/4 of an inch or 1.5 inches, we'll cut them however you like them.
Folks, don't take any chances. Buy it fresh cut from the best. Stone's Meats, 1008 Highway 277, Chipley, Florida. Stone's also does deer processing. 850-638-0673. Be safe. Call Stone's Meats today.
We've said it for years, folks. When you do business with Stone's Meats in Chipley, Florida, you know where your meat's coming from and you know that it's safe.
Okay, y'all watch this. We shot this at the field the other day with Paul Davis and Davidson, and from Main Street Market, and he was harvesting some watermelons, and then we're gonna show you what they look like.
Paul, Rick, how many acres you got here with these watermelons?
It's about 8 to 10 acres.
About 8 or 10 acres. It is loaded down. I'll tell you what, these are some pretty watermelons. And something I've always wondered, Paul, is, and a lot of other people, how do you tell when a watermelon's ready?
We always look for the curl.
That's a curl right there, right?
Right here.
All right.
We look for it to start turning, be brown.
Brown.
If it's brown, we normally cut it because it should be ripe.
Okay.
If it's green, we leave it.
And what do you reckon that watermelon weighs there?
About 25 pounds.
I'll tell you what, there's some big watermelons there. I don't think I've seen in a while some watermelons this big out here or anywhere. And Paul said he didn't understand, didn't see how they made with the drought we had. And I said, he said, yeah, I do, by the grace of God. And I said, yeah, a lot of praying. All right, so here's one that's ready. Is that right?
That's right.
All right, look at that, folks. You can tell the difference now. That's brown. The other one was green, that curly calls it. So that one's ready to pick. And that's, he's gonna put the knife to that one. If he can find it. All right. Boy, what a melon. Now they can get these at Main Street Market, right?
Yes, sir.
All day long, right?
All day long.
All day long, folks. And they are fresh. They just come in. I noticed yours are coming in a little later. Do you plant them like that or what?
Yeah, we have a guy in Georgia that we buy melons from to start with, and ours come in behind his.
Okay. So you'll have these melons for today is July, middle of July. How long will you have these melons now?
Probably about 2 to 3 more weeks.
About 2 to 3 more weeks, folks. So y'all get the Main Street Market. That's on the corner of Highway 77 and 390 in Chipley, Florida. I'll tell you what, you won't find anywhere in Washington Bay or anywhere a watermelon of that kind of value right there. That is a good watermelon, and they're all like that. So big watermelons. All right, some pretty watermelons, folks. Pretty watermelon. Look at there, look at there. Man, look at that size of my hand right there. Look at that. Look at my hand. Can you see that? Look at here. Look at that.
What do y'all think about that? You talking about some good quality watermelon? Like I say, you won't find any like it anywhere around this area except at Main Street Market, Highway 90 and 77 Chipley, Florida. Go up there and tell Paul Davidson you saw this. He might give you a little discount on these things. So just tell him you want one of them good big old watermelons he's got that you saw on Sportsman Lodge. All right, here we go. You know, I've never been a watermelon slicer, but I'm gonna start right here in the middle. I'm gonna put this knife down in there. Bring it down like this. I'm gonna slice it on down. Let's see. It's coming, it's coming, it's coming. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Ooh, man, what you talking about? Makes me want to get me a glass of watermelon juice and drink. It's a fantastic watermelon, I'll tell you what. Here we go. Fixing to bust it open. Y'all watch now. All right, it's through. There we go. Look here now, I'm gonna show you something. You look at this. Man, what you talking about? Look at there, look at that. Goodness gracious. Goodness gracious. Goodness gracious. What a watermelon. What a beautiful watermelon. Look at that. Where? Main Street Market, Highway 90 and 77 in Chipley, Florida. Tell you what, folks, I'm gonna get me a little piece of this heart right here. That's always the first part we go for right there. At least that's what I go for, that big old heart right there. Look at here, man. Look at there, what you talking about? Need me a little salt to go on this thing. Look at that, folks.